before any tour, there's always stages where everybody knows that those will be critical stages. And then there's stages where things just happen. Crashes happen, crosswind happens, some selection for whatever reason happens. And nobody ever expected that. It was on a stage that was so generic, nobody ever even went to look at it. That's just bike racing. And the way to take advantage of that is just be heads up and ready for those opportunities, we'll call them. But the ones that are key for us begin with the cobbled stage, which they've sort of borrowed sections of Paris-Roubaix. I think we're gonna do 7 or 8 sections of Paris-Roubaix on that particular stage. Not so different from what we did in 2004. The only difference is that these sections are a lot more technical and demanding, and they come closer to the finish. So whereas in 04, the cobblestones made everybody nervous, but they were so far from the finish that the bunch came back together and there was no selection. These are more authentic. So that's our first big chance to make a selection. Obviously after that we go down across the country into the Alps. That's where the climbers will excel. I'm sure that Alberto looks at those stages and the Schleck brothers and says, these are the days that we can distance a guy like myself. So, we've got to be on our game there and ready for the attacks, because we know that they'll come there. Again, a technical second week there in the center of France, and then the Pyrenees and the final TT. Those are all going to be epic stages. We'll recon the Alps and the Pyrenees and the TT. There's only one long time trial this year, so there's only one to see. There's no team time trial, which is a disadvantage for us, but it is what it is. And then there may be a few other interesting stages that we need to see, but those big ones, the cobbles, Alps, Pyrenees, and the final TT in Bordeaux. The expectation of this duel between myself and Alberto and the Schleck brothers and Bradley Wiggins, and we know how to race the Tour, and they also know how to race the Tour in their own way, and we've just got to be ready for that. Again, at 38, 39 years old, my style of racing has to change and evolve, and so the buzz around this rivalry is many things. It is distracting for not just myself, but for him too, and probably for the other guys in the bunch or the other guys on our teams. Some of that we bring upon ourselves. Anytime somebody makes a comment about the other or vice versa, that gets picked up and that gets twisted and translated and carried around the world, and it just feeds this beast of what we know today to be modern media. And that is what it is. I think that the simplest thing is just to try to detach yourself as much as possible from that. And I personally try to just ignore it as much as I can. Don't read anything, don't pay attention to it. I got enough to work on when it comes to just getting me ready, getting this old dog ready to go. And I don't need to listen to Alberto Contador quotes to distract me. Maybe when I get in shape and I want to get something to make me mad, then I might go read a few, but for right now, I gotta just move forward.